Originals only.
Hey, this Big Matloc, and this is the Cook Up with DigitalDopeBoys.com.
What up, y'all? You are now logged on to DigitalDopeBoys.com. This is strictly for the independent artists.
Kinda like a sniper, how I scope the scene.
Right here, Tacoma, Washington. Born and raised, Eastside, Washington.
Welcome to the land of lost hopes and dreams. Brought up in the thick of it. Benefit off.
Man, I've been in music for all my life, really. Once I told my grandma that we just go to church, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, all niggas was in church. Told my grandma I wanted to play the organ. And she was like, all right, we got to learn how to play the piano first, of course. So next thing I know, I'm in piano lessons for 4 years. Man, I hated that shit. I ain't gonna cap. Then I was in band. You know, I've always been in music. I always thought I could rap. It was just fourth grade or something. I was probably weak too.
Dope and scheme. Finish line much farther than it seems. Nigga, welcome to my world.
Man, I'm a child of the 80s, 90s, bruh. That's that music that we listened to then. It changes and it formed it. You know what I'm saying? Everything I seen, all that. I went from like listening to when I first heard NWA. I got hip to. My dad had the Boys in the Hood tape. I was like, this is ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? But I had already listened to like LL Cool J radio and all that, so I just liked that delivery, you know what I'm saying? And then by the time I really got into it, was shit like SIBO and Spice One was coming out and shit like that. I knew I had to be like that. I had to come like that.
Drugs to keep the lights on. And niggas still tripping off of the bygone.
Oh man, I gotta have water. I gotta have a cold water. I drink a lot of water, but once it's warm, that shit's out the door. Then I gotta have candy, and that's all I really need. Really, if I ain't in there forever, I think I might need a meal or something. But candy though, something sweet. Go crazy in the studio for some reason.
Trying to earn their stripes off of lashing they icons. Gotta keep your grass cut low. Niggas.
It's hustle music, man. It's like, I represent like the working class hustler, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do a lot of balling music, you know, because life is up and down, so shit. I represent like the blue collar, you know what I'm saying? The blue collar hustler. The regular nigga.
Better keep your little pistol if you planning on survival. Keep your head on a swivel.
My favorite part is, it's just like the freedom and the creativity. Like, you know, that's why I like to create. I mean, if a nigga didn't get a single dollar ever again off this shit, I'm talking about a penny, I would still do it. Cause I just like to do dope shit. You know what I'm saying? And I listen to music all day. And why not? So the creativeness is probably my favorite part about it. And you can do what you want. You know what I'm saying? But the least, man, it's probably like the politics of it. You know what I'm saying? Especially how it's easier. Like we feel like it's easier now to get on or whatever. But it's also harder now because the saturation is just there. And then, Remember back when the rappers rapped and the cool niggas was just cool niggas. Now the cool niggas is rappers, the pimps is rappers, everybody. I remember when it wasn't cool to rap. Like the gang members is like, nigga, you rap, you know what I'm saying? Way back in the day. But yeah, it's just the politics of it.
Will be dead on arrival. They be waiting on the drop to put an end to your vitals when the
you know, we was full steam ahead. Going into the pandemic, finishing up with the Piranha Gang stuff, and then through the pandemic, the steam kept going, but it really makes you it really made me like hard. You know, everybody's hitting the internet harder. I'm like, you can't get out here. There's no more shows. You know what I'm saying? There's none of that. So you got to hit the internet harder. And that's when I started like trying to figure out this Instagram shit and all that. Cause you know, we old niggas. Shit don't become stupid easy to us, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, yeah, I was full strength through the pandemic. Shit did not stop.
Shit pop, nigga can't depend on the Bible in my world. The weeniest niggas be out.
I'm a Looney Tunes like nigga. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It'd be cool to be like, nigga, Transformers or something, hella action, but nigga, I like to laugh. I swear, and I'll be sitting up there dying. Looney Tunes or Tom and Jerry, I like to die at this shit, you know what I'm saying?
The savage and in return, the trashiest bitches think they the baddest. It's tragic. We used to.
Cause I can, man. I just needed to put. Okay, so I was like, you know, I had a couple songs, and I'm like, man, I'm about to just put these songs. I feel like they was real strong songs, and I'm trying to build an album. So I'm like, man, fuck it. I'm about to just drop it. 6 songs, cause I can. I can do this shit whenever I want, and nigga, that's just. Right, and I'll drop another. I could have dropped the other 6 songs a day after. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, shit. These are my favorite cuts right now. So I'm about to just drop it cause I can.
To having dreams of living lavish, and now look what they do for the cabbage, nigga. Welcome.
Bro, if you're doing what you love to do, what your love, whether you was trained to do it or not, if you love to do it and it's what you do and it keeps you afloat, like. You're not like starving because of it, and you're happy doing it. Successful as fuck to me. If it pays your bills, that's just a plus. But if people love you and they love what you do, that's success right there.
My world.
You're cool as silver.
So many people, bro. Probably from like when my older cousin used to rap when I was like in middle school and shit, when I was just learning how to put bars together. He really taught me how to put the bars together. And the style that he used to write, like on paper, is probably still the same way I write. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where I learned it from, really. And like I'd be at school saying all his lyrics and shit to the bitches and all that shit. But yeah, he probably influenced me to really do it. And me and my homeboys, we've been doing this shit forever. Me and Rollo, we've been doing this rapping forever around the hood. And then one of my niggas, man, he's a comedian now. My nigga Tyrone, he's like one of the I won't say he's the first nigga to put me in the studio because I used to work with Mookie and them down there a lot. Rollo hooked that up, and we was down there for doing projects for a couple of years too. But like they gave me that creative freedom, that real freedom. My nigga Tyrone did that for me. Him and Drano, they really put me on, like gave me that real creative freedom. And I've worked with so many people, so you know what I'm saying? It's just like I've always been tapped in with different, you know what I'm saying, different groups that gave me, or different cliques that made me everything, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Hustle, Stack, Flip, all that.
Your heart it glitters, you make me quiver.
See, it's changed. I used to be the type that would okay, first of all, when I'm just being creative, I'm in the car and I'll play a beat or a couple of beats and then I'll turn them off. I'll see if I come up with something, but I can't let the beat just play and play and play, so I'll get burnt out. But if I listen to it a couple of times, if I don't come up with like a little start or a hook or something, I'll turn it off. But when I do lock in, the only time I can really write right now is about an hour to 30 minutes before I'm about to record. Then I can really lock in, because I cannot sit and just write to a beat at home. Niggas tell me, did you do that verse? I always lie and be like, yep, I got it ready. Just let me know whenever you're going to record it. Let me know, give me the date you record it, and that morning I'll write it or something. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. Just get high, roll me up something. Sometimes I be trying to roll up something and right at nighttime. Nigga, I be sitting there slumped on the side of my bed like, fuck that, man. I used to be the type that always have to take the beat home and write the verse and come back to the studio with it. Now either I'm gonna write it in the studio or let me sit in the car for an hour. And I come out with my best work, I promise you. It's weird. Like my nigga Tyrone, again. Shout out my nigga Tyrone Hawkins, man. He's a comedian. He's hilarious right now. He's doing numbers right now. He's out of Cincinnati. But he was about to move back to Cincinnati. He'd been out here for a few years. You know what I'm saying? He had a son out here. And he was about to move back to Cincinnati. He was staying at my house for like 2-3 days. We were ready to drive back. Before he left, we was down there. This wasn't even like hella early in the game, but we had a little 8-track down there. We was like, fuck it, we did a couple mixtape on that motherfucker. This is like in 2000 something. Niggas was well beyond 8 tracks, but we had one and was like, fuck it, we're gonna record on it. Anyways, before he left, he said, man, this is my dad's basement. He said, all right, man, I'm gone. Don't get no job, man. And I knew what he meant, like, nigga, of course, get a job if you got to make some money, but don't get no job, bro. Keep doing this shit. Because we always say you get caught up in that hustle and bustle of working, and we forget to be creative. But he said, don't get no job, man. What's next? Man, I feel like I got so many things. I don't know if it's just the Aries in me or what. I got so many things brewing. The Piranha brand clothing we're doing fine, you know what I'm saying? I keep producing that, try to get more. I want to get more like designer-ish on it, you know what I'm saying? Work on that. The podcast shit, I'm trying to up my content. I got a podcast, Hal Blunts and Hookahs, with my girl, Chantel. That shit's it's fun for me because I'm not really a talker like that. You know what I'm saying? So I like it. I want to do some more podcasts, and man, I want to talk to people. I want to stay in this industry, and I'm gonna keep doing music shit till I'm 80, I guess. I don't know. Till a nigga say I don't want to hear no more Matloc shit, then I'll stop. I'll stop. I'll think about it, but I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna keep dropping music so long as the shit's dope. Fuck it.
Up in the skull, this ain't an act, better act like you know. Niggas welcome to my world.